Have a cuppa.
Have another one.
Have a cuppa.
Have a bunch of them. Do 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 do.
Ooh.
I'm trying to do the thing. There we go. We're here. Morning.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Morning, everybody.
Yeah.
What?
So Morgan's been very this morning.
He has.
Hello V, how you
doing?
doing?
Yeah, poor little fellow.
Yeah, he's been a wonky little puppy this morning.
Oh, that was a wonky pigeon then.
I'm not surprised. I think anything that tries to fly in this wind is probably going to be wonky, or at least. You see, I don't like when it's really windy, which is. If you're a bird, do you just sort of like hang around in it and go wee, or does it just like fuck you up?
Depends if you've got somewhere to go, I guess. If you've got an appointment.
Got an appointment. Hello, Mr. White on Black. It is
Good
Mr. White on
morning.
Black, isn't it? I think it is.
White.
Stuart White. I think he's. Might not be. Could be anybody. Could be anybody.
Stuart?
Well, it could be Stuart. I think it's probably Stuart. And I'm going to hazard a
We'll find
guess
out
as
in a
to
minute.
it's Stuart White, but it could be anybody. I don't know. I think they're gone now. Anyway.
Surprise.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. Oh, it is. He's changed his name. There you go. Right.
Oh.
See, I was right.
Morning.
I was right. And he wouldn't leave us. He might. Might now. Yeah. Anyway, so there.
So Morgan, poor little fellow.
Yeah.
We don't quite know what's going on. He's very, very needy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we had. So we use a thing called. I don't know if we've said this. We might have done. We use a thing called trusted house sitters.
And it went a bit wrong.
And when we were in Wales, basically the house sitters spoke to you at Comic-Con about me changing your name. Do you remember? I hope both good. I think you did, which is why I kind of knew, but Pamela didn't know.
I did not know that.
So
I
there you
did
go.
not know that.
But yeah, we have this thing called trusted house sitters, which is generally very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went a bit wrong.
But it went disastrously wrong when we were in Wales,
And it's left them feeling a bit
nobody
insecure.
turned up.
Yeah.
So basically, we just closed the door on them at whatever. Thankfully, the neighbours came round, but they came round and they noticed by 10 o'clock that nobody had arrived, which meant that the boys were kind of.
Well, they had Tom and Zena popping in.
They had Tom and
out,
Zena
yeah.
popping in and out, which is nice, but they were
we knew that would
kind of
happen.
alone. And so they've been a little bit on the needy side,
Yeah.
and also telling us off when we leave rooms a lot.
Yeah.
So
having lots of cuddles, and we're putting all the bramble down stuff away, so they
Yeah.
don't think we're about to leave again.
even though we are about to leave, don't tell them.
On Friday,
on
not till
Friday.
Friday.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So having
It's
lots
Monday. I mean, it's
Having
Yeah.
lots of doggy and pussycat time.
yeah, yeah,
And Tibbs is really shouty, isn't he?
yeah, yeah.
Our cat, he used to be silent.
Mm.
We never even used to see him, did we?
No,
We had 3 cats at one point.
and Tibbs used to hide.
Yeah, he was not. That was not his scene.
Mm.
So he stayed with us. He didn't move house or anything, but we just never used to see him except when we
Yeah.
fed him. It's like, oh, there's Tibbs. Good Lord. And now he's the biggest cuddle bunny you can imagine.
He's very sweet.
And
He's very
cuddle.
sweet to Pamela. He doesn't give a shit about me.
He's
He
definitely-
really doesn't care about me.
He's definitely.
Hey, hello, Ian. How you doing?
Morning,
And Shell,
Shell.
how you doing, sweetie pie? Lumps.
He's definitely one of those cats who bonds very closely to one person and has a very set routine.
Yeah.
He's one of those. Bless him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a lovely boy. He's very old now, isn't he?
He did come in
He's
and
15.
tolerate sitting on the bed with me this morning. Pamela went off to see the dogs and I had to lie in until 10 o'clock in my stinking pit.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. What, was it stinking?
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but I did have beans last night. So
Oh,
maybe.
yeah. That's not why I left you.
No, I know. It wasn't because of the guffing.
Snoozing
Yeah, it was.
dogs.
Yeah. But he came over and he went like,
Good morning, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
And we're both looking good.
Nice
Well,
to
thank
see
you.
Oh, check us out.
Well, apparently he is.
Hey.
I think he's checking you out rather than me. But if you want to say nice
Morning,
things about me, I'll
Kay.
take
How
it.
you doing, Kay?
Yeah, hello, Kay. How you doing? But yeah, he came in and jumped up on the bed and went, "Oh, she's not here," and then went, "No, all right, I'll stay." But he didn't come up and see me or pay me any attention. He just kind of went.
Was he over on my side?
Yeah, he's over on your side, and I went and held out my hand to him, and he went, I've smelt it before. I'm all right. Sniff my finger. But yeah, he wasn't really doing
Oh,
it.
how funny.
Yeah, you're all good, and you hope we are too. We are also
all
good.
right, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, we're all right.
Oh, I better start yawning though.
Oh, you know.
Ah,
Don't you go
stifled.
do it.
We're
No,
okay.
no. I can feel it welling up in
No.
my ear holes.
No, it's in your ear holes. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yawning's so weird.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Oh.
stop it. Pull back from the edge.
You're
I'm good.
dimpling.
Uh,
Hello, Betsy.
so yeah, that's cats for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Pamela will say he's the nicest cat in the world.
He is.
I will kind of say he's a prick, really, because he pays no attention to me. He does not earn his cat food, as far as
Does
I'm
he scratch
concerned.
you?
He doesn't scratch
Does
me.
he
No.
bite you?
He doesn't bite me. He runs away
Nicest
from
cat
me.
in the world.
He runs away from me, which seems a bit pointless having him. I might as well have a wild animal that like comes into the house occasionally and then fucks off and just like and he's like, I have my own life, but I'll come and take your food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of But anyway, that's what it is.
Did you hear the noise Baxter was making then?
Mm.
He's so bizarre.
Mm.
Baxter's here. He
So
is.
he's
Morning,
proper windy.
everybody.
He's proper windy here. Does he watch me
Yeah.
work? Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. He's he's
dogs
on the
watch
cat
me
side
work.
of the house.
If I'm on the
Simon works
sofa,
on the dog side of the house.
if I'm on the sofa, I'll have a dog next to me.
Or in
Usually,
your lap.
usually Baxter. And if I'm working on the sofa, that's fine. If I go to the table, Baxter will come over and go, "Oh God, don't go there! I want you over here!" And I have to go. I have to go get his bed and put his bed by my feet so that he can go, "Oh, I love you, Dad." Bell end. And when we play, we have the lads come over and we play Frosthaven, which is fabulous. If you've not played it, it's very good. We play it on Wednesdays, and basically Baxter wants to be in the kitchen with us, but he comes into the kitchen and we have to move his bed underneath the table, or in between or both. If we do it underneath the table, he doesn't look up and say hello to me, and so he forgets, but he's happy there. He forgets that I'm there. He forgets that I'm there and then doesn't go, "Oh!"
We're laughing, but it's really annoying.
Oh God, it's so annoying. And it's like,
Embarrassing.
right,
as well.
I'm going to do some work.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stephen.
Really
I made you
frustrating.
yawn. Now you're going to make me yawn.
That's a bit slow. Oh no, you're yawning because of him.
Yes.
Just the very idea of you yawning gets Pamela and her empathy.
Shell says he sounds like a Grebo the cat.
Yeah.
He hasn't got as
Yeah.
much attitude, has he?
No,
Grebo?
no.
But yeah, he's certainly his own boy.
Mm,
He doesn't like this wind though. He's in on the bed at the moment.
yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
impressed.
Well, there you go. Right. Anyway, what are you doing today? What are we doing
Yawning,
today?
apparently.
I'm going to be drawing a picture. I hope. I'm just going to try and get on with it.
I'm making up stock.
We're going to do a bit of a stock
And
check
posting
and
stuff.
get rid of some things. So because we end up carrying the same box of A4 prints around, that don't necessarily sell terribly well. And so what we're going to do is strip them down, strip them out, and carry less crap around with us.
Yeah, we'll still have A4s
so-
with us, but they'll be unmounted and in a folder. So
Yeah.
if people want them,
Yeah.
we can make them up. Glad it's the only body thing that's contagious. Oh,
The thing is,
I like that.
it's one of those things that it's that just the very idea of it is contagious. That's the weird thing, is that yeah, I know I'm going.
Oh, and puking.
Puking, yeah, that's another one.
That's contagious.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's another. There's some really interesting stuff about kind of contagious hysteria type thing. Oh, well,
yes.
You say it's hysteria. It's not called hysteria anymore, but I can't remember what the word is for it now. But it's one of those things where that it was. There was a thing about Coke. Somebody, a kid in a school, threw up and was really ill. And he said, "Oh, it's because of the Coke," somebody said. And then all these other kids went, "Well, I had the Coke too." And then they started throwing up, and the whole school kind of got shut down because
Just swimming in vomit.
there were all these kids. There were all these kids going like, "Oh God, I'm really ill," and basically the local Coke plant had to destroy all of its stock of that particular, whatever the Coke was. They had to get rid of it, and it cost them millions. Wasn't the Coke?
Morning, cat.
It was nothing to do with
Morning.
it, and
It's got into people's heads.
it just got into people's heads, and Coke had to go. Yeah, right. We'll write that $1 million off. I think they've got $1 million to spare.
Yeah.
It's probably all right. But,
I wonder if they actually destroyed it when they just said, "Yeah, we destroyed it."
well, they probably took the label off and put the label back on again. Yeah, it's definitely not that batch. Yeah. Anyway.
Interesting.
So.
You want to go through?
Oh, right. Anyway, I think
Sorry,
I probably do.
everybody.
We done.
I didn't really feel particularly tired when we sat down.
No. I'm going to blame it on Stephen.
I made him yawn though.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Yeah, no.
And then we started talking about it. It's contagious, you
Don't
see.
you talk about
Just
it, start
talking
again.
about yawning is contagious. Right. Anyway, Song of Our People.
I was just trying to think if there's anything else we need to say today. What else are we doing?
Mm.
No, that's it. Making up stock, painting, going to the post office, walking the dogs, flying the dogs.
How did my commission go? The commission's still going. That's the
long
thing.
one, isn't it?
Basically, I've got so it's for Rivers of London.
Oh, we need to go.
We have to go now.
That's my dad's care
All right.
phone ringing.
So, we'll say goodbye.
Have a cup of tea, have another one, have a cup of tea, a bunch of them.